glad to have you here today. It's Miss Amanda
And Miss Erin.
and we just want to welcome you to session 3 of Messy Maestros. So to go over how our Facebook Live session is going to work today, Miss Erin and I will be live, and Miss Christy is going to be monitoring our comments and questions on our Facebook Live page. So make sure during our session together, if you have any questions, comments, or you just want to say hi, we want to hear from you. And at the end of our session, we're going to be talking with Miss Christy, and she's going to let us know who has commented and interacted with us. So as another reminder, family, some of you, this might be your first session with us. And we really want to make sure that you know that Messy Maestros is a process, not a product-oriented art activity. Everything that matters happens once we begin getting messy until the end. And what is most important is your interactions with your child. So Miss Erin and I will be modeling some questions, some conversations, and we hope it makes you feel maybe a little bit more comfortable interacting with your child, but also getting messy. So, Miss Erin, are we ready for our Hello Friend song?
I'm ready.
All right, me too.
All right, so the way that we do our hello songs, we use some sign language. So the way we say hello is with a salute. And then take your pointer fingers and make them hug, and that means friends. Point to your imaginary or real watch.
True.
That means time. And then point to your mouth. That means to say. All right, you ready?
I am.
Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. So nice.
I know, I love that song.
All right, so now I'm just going to go over the materials that you'll be using from your kit this morning for session 3. So if you have your kit with you, it looks like this. And the materials we'll be using today are these pool noodles in a little bag that's labeled for session 3. We've got some paint. We've got some fun colors for you guys today. And then there are 2 pieces of paper in your kit. We'll be using one of those today, and you want to save the other one for next week. And then you'll want to get like a plate or a bowl or something to pour the paint into to do the stamping today. So Miss Amanda and I have these trays ready. Alright. So while you all are getting set up and getting everything laid out, we're going to do a song together. It's called Cool Cat, and this is a really fun new one.
I know, we're excited.
Okay. Hey there, Amanda, you're a real cool cat. You got a lot of this and you got a lot of that. So come on in and get down. To the left. To the right. Up in the air. And get down.
Miss Erin, that was great. Can I give it a try?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So, hey there, Erin. You're a real cool cat. You got a lot of this and you got a lot of that. So come on now and get down. And to the left. And to the right. Up in the air. And get down.
Oh my gosh, Miss Amanda, what is that?
I have a pool noodle.
You're going to be going swimming today?
Man, that sounds like a really good idea, because I bet it's going to get hot again today. That sounds like fun. But no, I brought our pool noodle so that our friends can see where we got our pieces from for today. All right, so boys and girls, Miss Erin has already talked to you about all the materials that you're going to have to use today during Messy Maestros. So you've got these 2 pool noodles and you can feel them. They have designs and they've been cut out
See that?
All right, so we are gonna start pouring our paint. You ready, Miss Erin?
Oh yeah.
All right, grab one of your beautiful colors, and we are gonna put that, I'm gonna put that in our tray. And friends at home, use your bowl, your plate, whatever it is that you wanna use, and go ahead and pour that paint. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add my other color, okay? Now you could add them on top of each other. You could pour them into separate containers. It's really going to be up to you and how you feel like working with your paint today. All right, so Miss Erin, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna start stamping. And boys and girls, you might wanna do one at a time. You might wanna use both your hands, but whatever you wanna do is okay. Oh, here we go. I think I'm gonna start with my blue. I'm gonna come up here, stamp. Ooh, Miss Erin, I noticed something.
What'd you notice?
My first stamp had a lot of paint. It looks all wet and splooshy. But then my other stamps, there's not as much paint. I wonder why that is.
Yeah.
Huh. All right, I'm gonna get more paint. Loading up.
I'm noticing something. When I press harder, it looks a little different than if I press a little softer.
Okay, I'm gonna try that. I like that idea. Let me get some more blue paint. I'm definitely gonna try that. So you said press hard,
Mm-hmm.
and then like very softly.
Yeah.
Huh. You know what? This kind of reminds me of like a hoof print. This one?
Yeah.
It makes me think of that. All right, so I am gonna try my other shape on my pool noodle and my other color.
That's what I was trying, that other shape, and you said yours looks like a hoof. I thought this kind of looks like flowers almost.
Ooh, I like that. All right, so I'm gonna press very lightly all around. I'm just gonna try lightly doing things. This is turning out really pretty. This kind of art makes me feel so good. I'm loving all this stamping that we're doing.
I love the colors you have. They look so nice together.
So, Miss Erin, I wanted to try something, if you're up for it.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm noticing that I can do something else with these. I think I can make a pattern, but I need your help. Would you help me?
Of course.
Okay, good. I'm gonna go with purple. What color are you gonna choose?
I think I'll choose this kind of orangey pink I have.
Okay, so if you'll get some paint on your pool needle. All right, and caregivers, this is an activity that you can do as well. This is very early learning, pattern recognition. It's also fun because we're gonna make something together, and that's the best way to do things together. So Miss Erin, if you will do a stamp with your color, all right, now families, I'm gonna do my stamp. Miss Erin, would you do another stamp with your color?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm gonna do one, and then will you do one more for me, please?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a little more paint for my last one.
Me too, I'm gonna load it up good. All right. So, families, boys and girls, I wanna show you what Miss Erin and I created. We created what's called an A-B pattern. So, her orangey color would be the A, my purpley color would be the B. And what's really cool about patterns is that as long as it repeats, it doesn't matter what the pattern is. So Miss Erin and I could have added lots of different colors. We could have added the other shape from our other pool noodle into the mix. It doesn't matter. And you can make patterns with all kinds of stuff. Shoes. Maybe you have some cereal you're eating for breakfast and you find some marshmallows. As long as it repeats. So, caregivers, this is a great way to play and have fun with early math skills, just using simple patterns. But what else can we do with our noodles, Miss Erin?
There's so many things, and I know that you all at home are going to be thinking of some awesome new ways to use the paint and noodles as well.
Yeah.
But some things I thought it might be fun to try rolling the noodle.
Rolling it, I'm with you. All right, I'm going to get my purple for that.
And this might get our fingers a little messy, but it's probably fun.
Okay, yeah, that's what we're here to do. All right, so you said roll it.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh, there's like a wavy pattern. That's so cool.
Kind of like skin or something.
What a great, mine looks like waves, or maybe like a snake moving through the grass or something. Miss Erin, what a great idea. Do you have any other ideas?
Yeah, you could try, stamping just like we were stamping.
Okay.
And then dragging it.
All right, I'm going to try that now. So you said stamp it and then drag it. Ooh, it's like a 3D effect. I like that. Anything else we can try? What ideas do you have?
Yeah, you can try, if you have some markers at home,
Okay.
you might want to wait until your paint's dried a little bit, but you can try adding some designs and drawing things in your scene to add to your art.
That's a great idea. Kind of like adding more to it. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
That's such a great idea. That's awesome.
But then my favorite idea,
Okay.
is Miss Amanda and I, like we told you guys, we cut these stamps on this side,
Yes.
but
Yes.
we left the other sides just straight like circles, right?
Okay.
So if you guys can take some scissors at home and make your own stamps and see what they look like with the paint.
That is a great idea. And I bet you'll come up with a different design that we probably never would have thought of. Awesome. All right. I'm having a lot of fun with this, Miss Ann. I think so far this is probably my favorite Messy Maestros.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm really enjoying this one.
And I'm getting some fingerprints in here too. That's fun.
Yeah.
And what's great about these pool noodles too is that you can wash them off and then just use them as noodles and have them, float for water play. You can reuse them. You don't have to throw them away after today.
Yeah, that is great. And speaking of things that float, our poem today is by Edward Lear, and it's called There Was an Old Man in a Boat. So it's going to be this one right here with the boat on it. And what we're going to do is I'm going to read this through first, and then I want you to join with us. But Miss Erin is going to help me because this type of poem is called a limerick. And while a lot of poems have a cadence or a beat to them, limericks definitely have one that is pretty, you can recognize it pretty easily. All right, so of course our limerick is silly because Miss Erin and I really enjoy being silly with you, so we hope you'll like this one. So here we go. There was an old man in a boat by Edward Lear. There was an old man in a boat who said, I'm afloat, I'm afloat. When they said, no you ain't, he was ready to faint, that unhappy old man in a boat. All right, so join with us, caregivers and little ones. Here we go. There was an old man in a boat who said, I'm afloat, I'm afloat. When they said, no you ain't, he was ready to faint, that unhappy old man in a boat. All right, Miss Ann, thank you for helping me keep the beat. And families out there, you could keep the beat by tapping on your thighs. You could clap, or you could get maybe a spoon and a pot and bang on your drum. You could take your fingers and tap. There's all kinds of things you can do to keep the beat, and we hope that you will look out maybe for more poems where you can keep the beat. All right.
Awesome. So we just want to remind you all to make sure to leave your questions and comments in the comment section. We really want to hear from you. In a little bit, we're going to have Miss Christy share those with us, and we'll be able to respond. And even if you just want to say hi, we'd love to hear from you.
Yes, makes us feel so good.
So now I'm just going to go over a little info about future Messy Maestros sessions and those logistics. So next week we'll be here for session 4 again at 10:30 a.m. So we hope to see you all there. Kit number 3, you can reserve that online on the museum's gift store right now.
Yes.
And the deadline to purchase kit 3 is next Friday, July 24th. And that's going to have everything you need for sessions 5 and 6. I also want to give a shout out to other CH Museums programs that are happening this summer. So Main Street Children's Museum, we have Messy Maestros. It's also our themed bubble month right now, and August is going to be Water Run.
So excited.
But Historic Brattonsville, they're doing Time Travel Tuesdays, and the Museum of York County are doing Wonderful Wednesdays. So definitely check those out if you think it's something that you or friends or family would be interested in.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then last thing, we really want to hear from you and hear your feedback. So if you have any feedback on this program related to the sound, video quality, or anything, please let us know. And this week, if you could just message us on Facebook, we would really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, we'd love to hear it.
All right. Ms. Christie, do you have any comments or questions that you'd like to share with us? Okay. Well, just work on our art for, give people a moment, and then if you don't hear anything, we'll do our next.
Yeah, exactly. I am really enjoying this stamping, and there's so many cultures around the world, Miss Erin, that use stamping or like screen printing or as a way to express their art and their culture. So this kind of makes me want to look some of those up and see if I could maybe make them at home with my kids. Yeah, this is really, I love this activity. This has been so much fun today.
And we have to share what we've created with everybody.
I'm excited.
This is so
I am really excited about that. I would love it if this could be on a piece of fabric. Like I would wear this.
Yes.
Or a scarf or something. That would be really, really cool. That would be a lot of fun. Okay, Miss Christie?
So I wonder, can you mix colors?
Yes, you absolutely can, and I think Miss Erin and I have done that. We can hold some of ours up. So if you see there, my purple and that blue have kind of blended to make a darker color, because I have two cool colors. Miss Erin, how about you?
Yeah, my colors have blended a little bit in some areas. It looks kind of navy, I guess, but more so I have kind of streaks of each color moving through when I pull this stamp.
Oh, I really like that. I like how just anything that we do is changing and kind of looking different than it did when it was just by itself, like over here with our pattern. And I bet, maybe friends, if you have some extra paint at home, then you might even be able to add a third color after it dries and see what happens then. Just like Miss Erin was saying, you could draw with markers or something like that. That would be really cool.
Okay, we have another question.
Okay.
All right. So Jen asks, is registration separate from kit order? I feel like I forgot something this time. Also, so good to see you.
Oh, good to see y'all too. Thank you. Well, we can't see you, but we remember.
Registration and kit reservation is the same thing. We're sorry if that wording got a little complicated, but by reserving your kit, you are registered for the program.
Exactly.
Anything else? Anybody else, Miss Kristen?
No.
Okay, all right. You ready for our goodbye song this evening?
Yeah.
Our goodbye song is the same as our hello song, except we wave instead of salute. All right, ready?
Goodbye, friends.